On top International Youth Day celebration, Edo State government don do Ogbonge seminar for Edo youths. Edo State Sustainable Development Goals, wey be SDGs, don collaborate with other stakeholders to do Ogbonge seminar for Edo youths to take celebrate the International Youth Day, wey shele on Wednesday 12th August 2020. The seminar shele for Edo State Government House, and the theme for this year's celebration na Youth Engagement for Global Action. Una go sabi say International Youth Day na the day wey dem set aside all over the world to take celebrate youth and all their experiences, encounters and achievements, and dem dey celebrate am on August 12 every year. Governor Godwin Obaseki, wey Edo State Head of Service Anthony Ogbonge come present in keynote address wey for talk say Edo youth dey very important to the state government sake of say na dem go continue the good works wey e don start for Edo State, and in government ready gidigba to provide all the ogbonge things wey dem need to develop and empower themselves, as this one go catapult Edo State go far.
More importantly, I like to salute the concerted effort which today pull global attention towards all manner of challenges confronting the youth of today. I also wish to note that Edo State places very high premium on what today's event represents in our collective desire to keep promoting the well-being of every youth in the state. Several initiatives, projects and policies have been commenced and developed to improve agricultural production and productivity and develop the agricultural value chain so as to reduce food insecurity and create jobs, especially off-farm jobs in rural areas. Of course, it are youth that are engaged in these very productive ventures. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this administration recognizes that investing in youth is critical to achieving inclusive, equitable, and sustainable development for the present and future generations. As an administration, we believe that whatever effort we make today at youth development is an investment. And for every investment, there is a profit. If you develop the youth, you do not only develop society today, you develop the society in the future.
Focal person on top Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs for Edo State, Ifweko Alufohai, wey give the welcome address. Yan say the cocoa of the celebration na to discover the different ways where youths go take develop themselves for every area of life. Make them feel they engage them well for all the ogbonge levels for government.
I am very delighted to welcome you to this year's International Youth Day celebration with the theme, Youth Engagement for Global Action. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, youth should be key architects of the future of Nigeria. The quality of leaders chosen by society forms the bedrock of the type of society that emerges. We challenge all youths to link the creation of the Nigeria of their dreams with the kind of leaders they help choose through the electoral process, with pressure brought to bear on ensuring accountability to campaign promises and commitments. As we all know, my dear youths, you are the leaders of tomorrow, and the future belongs to those who prepare for it. Therefore, you cannot afford to fold your arms and allow things to deteriorate in your presence. You should take your destiny in your own hands. And of course, act fast. Action. You must take positive steps to improve on the status quo. You must take the bull by the horn to achieve your desired goal in life. The time to act is now.
Special advisor to Edo State Governor on top media and communication strategy, Kuso Osage, talk am for in goodwill message, say na youths get this life, sake of say na them still get the power, energy and ability to take achieve plenty of ogbonge things where old people no go fit achieve again. He tell Edo youths to stand gidigba and make them take maximum responsibility and action on top all the yamayama wey dey shele for Edo State and for Nigeria, sake of say na their hand the peace and progress of the country dey.
And when I was reading the short note that accompanied the invitation I got, I saw that, they mentioned that the youth are the most vulnerable in this pandemic. You notice that people are putting on face masks and, we've been using hand sanitizer since we came. But I have a different opinion. I don't think that the youth are most vulnerable. I think the youth are the most powerful in this pandemic. I think you are the most powerful. First and foremost, the youth are the least likely to be infected by the virus because of your youth and your agility and your strength. But the question is, Do young people know how to take advantage of the power that they have? Do we just fritter it away as the years go by? That's the question we need to answer. In Nigeria, we have at least 70% youth population. That means you own this country. That means you can decide, because we're in democracy, who rules this country and who doesn't. The power to rule this country is in your hands. And then the coming elections. If the youth decide that a particular candidate will win the coming election in Edo State, that candidate is going to win. The question is, do you know that you have this power in your hand?
Focal person on top Edo State Investment Program, Yuwa Alade Shelu, Konyan for a goodwill message, say the 3 areas where United Nations don yan say make dem engage youths, now for local, national and global level. She talks say Governor Godwin Obaseki don't try well for these 3 areas. As it is say na young capable people dey in government and they involve youth well for the state.
Are focused on young people. We have the Empower program, we have the Edo Startup Fund. So young people are expected to draw attention to the primary health centers, draw attention to different issues in the communities. And that is what we're expecting, that even before now, the young people will begin to engage deliberately and directly in community development. I know people like saying that youths are the future of tomorrow, but I've always believed that I think that narrative has to change. Because when we were children, we were told that we are the future of tomorrow. We became teenagers, we are the future of tomorrow. We became young adults, we are the future of tomorrow. I dare to say that tomorrow has come because we are already the leaders of today.
Kelvin Uwaibi, wey be the head of Edo State Investment Promotion Office, ESIPO, can deliver lecture wey im call Nexus Between Elections and Good Governance, the Role of the Nigerian Youth. He talks say better democracy no dey for Naija, sake of say dem no dey involve Naija youth for politics matter. And if dem begin reduce the money wey dem dey pay on top nomination form, Naija youth go fit dey participate well for politics.
It is with great pleasure that I felicitate with the youths of Edo State on occasion of the International Youth Day celebration. This was the basis of my joy when the Not Too Young to Run bill was passed by the National Assembly and was signed into law by Mr. President, 31st May 2018. Today should serve as an advocacy call on behalf of Nigerian youths for a reduction in the purchase fees of nomination forms across all political parties to encourage young people to participate in politics. Please, do we agree on this? We are still using policies in the 60s where we had no Facebook, where we had no Instagram, where we had no Zoom. COVID-19 has even exacerbated the need to fast-track technology. So how can a policy of the 50s still be operational in this millennium, and we want to move forward? And the people that have that thinking are young people. The Edo State gubernatorial elections is coming up in a few weeks. Go online, Google it. Whatever platform you want to use, check the profile of those that want to lead us.
Them still do question, answer and comment section where some of the youth for talk on top politics matter.
What I'm trying to say is that, for example, in an election, and there are 2 parties to be like voting for, and I want to vote for party A, but party B is like sharing money. Like, why would I not want to go for the other party that is sharing money when I know that, for example, my vote does not count in that kind of situation? So do you get my question?
To be honest with you, that's a very important question that you've asked. When you consider the consequence, how enormous it is, both in the short term and in the long run, you will understand the need to ensure that you vote your conscience. Somebody gives you 5,000 naira to vote in an election. If you take it and vote for him, you have mortgaged your conscience for 4 years. Divide the 5,000. How many days are in a year? 365 times 4. And then divide by the 5,000.
Meanwhile, Genius team present drama give the audience to show all the bad things wey dey shele for Naija and how to overcome am.
Is this what I have reduced her to? With my actions, said it. Besides, it wasn't even their son that was lost. Just as others have made her proud, I can make her beautiful.
Isoke Omo, chairman on top Edo Property Development Agency, EDPA, wey give vote of thanks, come talk say may youths dey use the skills wey dem get with technology like social media apps to dey effect the better change wey we country need.
You have power. I remember before the last election, they were saying you should not go to the voting place with your phones. Do you remember? Some of you that voted. And people resisted. And a lot of things that they were happening, people were reporting it. So it was very difficult for certain things to be done. I'm not saying everything will change overnight. No. But we are in the process. And like you have said earlier, you are part of the change. And if you sit down and do nothing, then you cannot complain. You must stand up, exercise your duty, and protect it. Stay and protect it to be sure that the person that you have decided to vote for, that vote is counted.
This one na the Ogbonge informate wey we don carry come give una on top inside Edo today. As Edo State government don do Ogbonge seminar for Edo youths on top International Youth Day celebration. Make una sabi say na TMC TV na im carry this Ogbonge informate come give una. And my name na Oiza Aboriogun.